Welcome to Deep Dive, where we take all that source material you give us and try to pull out the most interesting and important insights.
Right.
Today, we are going to be diving into Flagship Pioneering's 2025 annual letter,
Okay.
which is called Polyintelligence.
Sounds interesting.
This letter's from their founder and CEO, Nubar Afeyan.
Okay.
And this is all about the fusion of human and machine and nature's intelligence,
Wow.
all to solve these complex problems.
I like it.
Ready to discover how Leonardo da Vinci's genius ties into all of this.
I'm ready.
Let's dive in.
All right, so Nubar starts by connecting Da Vinci to this idea of polyintelligence because Da Vinci was this ultimate polymath, right? Someone who was incredibly skilled across multiple disciplines.
Yeah.
And that's really what polyintelligence is all about.
Yeah.
It's about not limiting ourselves to just one way of thinking or solving problems.
So, what exactly is intelligence according to Afeyan?
Yeah.
He's not just talking about, human intelligence, right?
Yeah. Exactly. He defines intelligence as the capacity to learn, encode learnings into models, and make decisions based on feedback.
Mm.
And what's fascinating is that he applies this definition beyond humans.
Okay.
He argues that viruses adapting to our immune systems, plant communicating through chemical signals, even AI algorithms learning from data.
Right.
These are all demonstrating intelligence in their own way.
It makes you think about intelligence in a whole new light.
Yeah.
We always think of it as this very human-centric thing.
Yeah.
But you look at nature, you see so many examples of complex problem solving
Totally.
that we're only beginning to understand.
Right, and one of the things that Afeyan highlights
Yeah.
is how nature has been encoding its intelligence in DNA
Right.
for billions of years.
Yeah.
DNA, it's like a blueprint,
Right.
constantly being refined through evolution,
Wow.
a record of nature's successes and failures.
Mm.
There's a vast library of knowledge encoded in DNA that we're just starting to tap into.
And that's where this intersection of AI and biotechnology gets really exciting, right?
Oh, yeah.
Because we now have these tools that can help us decipher that library and learn from nature
Totally.
in ways that were never possible before.
Yeah.
It's like the Human Genome Project that felt like such a huge moment in our understanding of human biology.
Absolutely. And AI is evolving rapidly alongside these advancements in biotechnology.
Wow.
Third-generation language models, for example,
Okay.
are designed with neural networks that are able to learn and adapt based on massive amounts of data.
Yeah.
They can reason, they can generate text,
Right.
even write different kinds of creative content.
It's pretty mind-blowing to think about what these AI models are capable of.
It is.
But of course, with these advancements come ethical considerations as well.
For sure.
We need to be mindful of how these technologies are developed and used.
But Afeyan seems to be cautiously optimistic about the future of AI.
Yeah.
He emphasizes the importance of viewing AI's mistakes, its so-called hallucinations, as part of its learning process.
Yeah, interesting.
Just like nature learns through trial and error, AI needs to go through its own process of experimentation and refinement.
And this is where it gets really interesting. Because Afeyan argues that we can learn a lot from how nature solves problems.
Totally.
It's not always about perfect solutions,
Right.
but about adapting and evolving over time.
Yeah.
Like that example he gives about sperm whales.
Okay.
They communicate using these complex click patterns called codas.
Right.
For a long time, we didn't even know they had this sophisticated language.
And what's amazing is that AI played a key role in decoding those underwater conversations.
Oh.
It helped us see patterns and make connections that would have been incredibly difficult, if not impossible, for humans to do on their own.
Yeah.
It challenges us to reconsider what intelligence looks like and where we might find it.
It also makes me think about all that junk DNA that we used to think was useless. It turns out AI helped uncover thousands of new proteins hidden within those sections of DNA.
Right.
So what we thought was junk might actually hold the key to understanding and treating diseases in ways that we never imagined.
Yes, and this is where a flagship company called Profound Therapeutics comes in.
Okay.
They're using this discovery to develop new medicines targeting those previously unknown proteins.
So cool.
What's so exciting is that this opens up entirely new avenues for treating diseases that we haven't been able to target effectively before.
So it sounds like Flagship is really at the forefront of this polyintelligence revolution.
They are.
They're not just using AI to understand nature, but they're using it to innovate beyond nature's current capabilities.
Exactly. They have this future backward approach where they start by imagining a better future and then work backward to figure out the steps to get there.
Interesting.
It's ambitious,
Yeah.
but it seems to be working for them.
Right.
to generate biomedicines, another flagship company.
Okay.
They're using AI to design completely new proteins that don't even exist in nature.
It's like they're writing new chapters in the book of life.
And they're not just focusing on healthcare.
Right.
Flagship company Inari is applying AI to accelerate crop evolution,
Okay.
creating more resilient crops that can withstand the challenges of a changing climate.
It's incredible to think about how these different strands of polyintelligence,
Right.
human ingenuity, AI's computational power,
Yeah.
and the wisdom encoded in nature are coming together to solve some of our biggest challenges.
And this is just the tip of the iceberg.
Really?
They also have companies like Leela Sciences, aiming for something a fan calls scientific superintelligence.
Ooh, that's a good one.
It's about pushing the boundaries of knowledge beyond what we can currently comprehend.
Right.
Almost like creating a new form of scientific discovery that's powered by AI.
So what could that even look like in practice?
Well, it's still early days.
Yeah.
And Leela Sciences is operating in stealth mode.
Oh, okay.
So the details are under wraps. But based on Afan's letter, it seems like they're exploring how AI can help us make scientific breakthroughs
Okay.
at a pace and scale that we haven't seen before.
So if AI can help us decode whale communication
Yeah.
and uncover hidden proteins in DNA,
Uh-huh.
what other secrets of the universe might it unlock?
That's a great question.
Yeah.
And I think that's one of the most compelling aspects of polyintelligence. It's about embracing the unknown and recognizing that we don't have all the answers. We
Yeah.
can learn from nature.
Right.
We can learn from AI,
Yeah.
and we can learn from each other.
It's like this convergence of different forms of intelligence is creating a kind of collective intelligence.
Yeah.
Something greater than the sum of its parts.
Definitely.
And that leads to the question of what this all means for us.
Yeah.
The everyday people listening in, why should we care about polyintelligence?
That's a great question. Think about the potential impact on our lives.
Yeah.
New medicines for previously untreatable diseases, more resilient crops to combat climate change,
Okay.
a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us. These advancements touch every aspect of our lives.
It's about solving some of humanity's biggest challenges.
Totally. And Afan even challenges our obsession with searching for intelligent life in outer space.
What?
Yeah, he asks, what if we've been looking up when we should have been looking around us and within us?
Wow.
It's a powerful thought. What if the most profound intelligence isn't out there in the cosmos, but right here on Earth,
Yeah.
embedded in nature and even within our own biology? We just haven't been looking in the right places or with the right tools.
It's like we've been so focused on finding something other
Right.
that we've overlooked the incredible intelligence that already exists all around us.
Totally.
We've underestimated the brilliance of nature for far too long.
And by embracing polyintelligence, by learning from nature's designs,
Yeah.
and harnessing the power of AI alongside human ingenuity, we can unlock a whole new level of problem solving.
So we can potentially create a future where technology works in harmony with nature.
Exactly.
A future where human potential is amplified
Yeah,
and where we can address the challenges that have plagued us for generations.
definitely.
This idea of polyintelligence isn't just about technological advancement.
Yeah.
It's about a fundamental shift in how we view the world and our place in it.
It's about recognizing that intelligence exists in many forms.
Yeah.
And that we have so much to learn from sources beyond ourselves.
Right.
Whether it's nature's elegant solutions or AI's ability to process information at speeds we can't even fathom.
And within that web of interconnected intelligence, there's this incredible potential for collaboration,
Totally.
for different forms of intelligence to complement and enhance each other.
Yeah.
Imagine what we could achieve if we could truly harness the collective wisdom of human ingenuity, nature's billions of years of evolution, and AI's computational power.
It's both humbling and exhilarating, right?
Yeah.
To think that we're living at a time when these different forms of intelligence are converging.
Right. And that we have the opportunity to shape the future of this convergence.
FAN and Flagship Pioneering are certainly leading the charge.
Yeah.
And their 2025 annual letter offers a glimpse into what this future might hold.
It's definitely a thought-provoking read, and I encourage everyone listening to check it out.
Yeah.
But what's so remarkable is that this isn't just some futuristic fantasy. It's happening right now.
It is.
These companies are making real progress.
Totally.
And the potential benefits are enormous.
Yeah.
It feels like we're on the verge of a new renaissance. A renaissance driven by this fusion of polyintelligence. Who knows what incredible breakthroughs await us?
It's exciting and a little daunting, but ultimately, I think it's a cause for optimism. If we approach it responsibly and ethically with a sense of humility and wonder, polyintelligence has the potential to transform our world for the better.
We've talked a lot about the potential of polyintelligence, but what are some of the challenges we might face as we navigate this new landscape? What
Yeah.
should we be mindful of as we move forward?
I think one of the biggest challenges is ensuring that these advancements benefit everyone, not
Mhm.
just a select few. We need to think carefully about access and equity
Yeah,
as we develop these technologies.
that's a crucial point.
Hmm.
We don't want to create a future where the benefits of polyintelligence are concentrated in the hands of a privileged few while others are left behind. We need to be intentional about creating a more equitable and inclusive future.
Absolutely. And another challenge is making sure that we don't lose sight of our own humanity
Right.
in this pursuit of technological advancement.
Yeah.
We need to remember that technology is a tool, and
Right.
it's up to us to use it wisely and ethically.
It's about finding that balance between harnessing the power of technology and preserving the things that make us human. Our creativity, our empathy, our ability to connect with each other on a deeper level, those qualities are just as important as ever, even in a world increasingly shaped by AI and other advanced technologies.
It all comes back to that idea of polyintelligence. It's not just about AI or biotechnology in isolation. It's about how these different forms of intelligence can work together to create something truly remarkable.
This has been an incredible deep dive into the world of polyintelligence. We've explored how human, machine, and nature's intelligence are converging to solve complex problems and create a better future. And we've discussed some of the challenges and opportunities that lie ahead as we navigate this new frontier.
I think the key takeaway here is that we're at a pivotal moment. The choices we make today will shape the future of polyintelligence and its impact on our world.
It's up to all of us to engage in these conversations, to think critically about the ethical implications, and to ensure that these advancements benefit all of humanity. And I want to thank you, our listeners, for joining us on this journey of exploration.
If this episode sparked your curiosity, we encourage you to explore the work of Flagship Pioneering and the incredible companies we've discussed today. There's a whole world of discovery waiting for you.
And remember, if you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss out on future episodes. We'll be back soon with another deep dive into a topic that's sure to blow your mind. Until then, keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep learning.